All right. What's good, everybody? It's JC, and welcome to our Friday Live, where we break things down, go a little deeper, and help you get ahead, not just in school, but in life. Now, if you tuned in on Wednesday, you already know we talked about the 30-minute power move. That quick, focused action, that builds momentum over time. But today, I want to take it just a little bit further because listen very carefully. You see, momentum isn't just about doing something once or twice. It's about how to keep showing up and making progress even when life tries to slow you down. So let's get into it. I want you to be real with me for a minute. You see, everyone starts off strong. That first week of class, you're hyped, you're motivated, you got your schedule, you got your planner, your goals are written out like we discussed. But what happens by week 3? What happens by week 6? Suddenly you're tired, you're behind, life is lifing, and you start to feel like quitting. You see, the thing is, motivation is like a spark. And we've talked about this. Motivation is like a spark. It gets the fire going, but it doesn't keep it alive. That's where momentum comes in. See, momentum is different. Momentum is built, not felt. You get it by doing, by pushing yourself through, even when it's not fun, when it's not easy, when it's not convenient. And let me tell y'all something from my own life. See, when I was earning my degrees, at a young age, I didn't have a safety net. I didn't have time to mess around. I had to keep going no matter what. Some days I studied while I was tired, while others were playing the game or sleeping in. But every day I tried to show up. And every time I did, I made it easier. It made it easier to show up the next day. That's momentum. Now, I want you to think of it like this. Have you ever tried to push a stalled car? At first, you see, it takes everything in you just to get it moving. But once those wheels start rolling, it gets way easier to keep it going. That's your life. That's your education. That's your goals. The hardest part is getting started. But once you do, every little win builds your confidence. See, you got to understand if you do one thing today, it might not seem like much, but if you do one thing every day for the next 30 days, you'll be shocked at how far ahead you are. So if you feel stuck, don't focus on just the big picture. I want you to focus on your next move, then your next move, then your next move. Stack the small wins, and I promise the big win will take care of itself as long as those short-term goals are aligned with your long-term goal. Now, let's break this down. You see, I told you there were 3 steps to build real momentum. And now I'm going to walk you through each one with some real examples and action steps you can take today. So, step number 1, I want you to create a routine, not a to-do list. See, to-do lists are cool. You know, I'm not knocking them, but you know what they don't do? They don't build consistency. Why? Because they rely on your willpower. And we all know willpower runs out, especially when you're tired, you're stressed, or distracted. That's why you need a routine, something automatic, something you do at the same time in the same way, no matter how you feel. Let me tell you what I did. I tried to have a daily study routine, a daily study routine. So there were times I wake up early, um, try not really to be on my phone right when I get up, go downstairs, open my laptop, review yesterday's notes, uh, knock out one module or one quick quiz or knock out the pretest before I did anything else. And you see, as you continue to do it, it'll become a rhythm. It won't always be perfect, but it will be predictable. You see, you building a routine will protect your progress. It will help you continue to build and make progress also. So here's your challenge. I want you to build a study routine you can stick to at least 5 days a week. Don't overthink it. Even if it's just 20 to 30 minutes, like we talked about, after dinner or early in the morning. Make it a part of your day, like brushing your teeth, like washing your face. See, your degree isn't going to earn itself. Now, step two, I want you to use the 30-minute power move. We talked about this Wednesday, but it's so powerful. I'm bringing it back into this slide. The 30-minute power move is simple. Choose one goal, one task, and go hard for just 30 minutes. No distractions, no second guessing, no scrolling. You know why this works? Because it's doable. You don't need to wait for a whole free afternoon. You just need a focused window of time. Now, let's say you're stuck on a course and you don't have to, you're stuck on a course. You're having a lot of issues with it. You don't have to conquer all of it in one day. But what if you reviewed just one concept for 30 minutes or worked on one essay paragraph? You'll be surprised what gets done in 30 focused minutes. And here's the secret: do it daily and it becomes a habit. You won't even have to think about it anymore. You just lock in and go. Now, step three, track your wins, not just your tasks. See, this one is really slept on, but it's truly a game changer. See, most of us only focus on what we didn't do. But I want to flip that. Start tracking what you did do. At the end of every day or week, write down two or three things you accomplished, no matter how small. For example, I finished a chapter. I watched a video lesson and took notes. I submitted an assignment early. Why? Because your brain needs to see proof that you're making progress. That's how you stay encouraged. That's how you build belief in yourself. And belief, that's fuel for your momentum. So set up a little win journal or drop it in your notes app and remind yourself you're actually doing the work. You're not falling behind, you're building your future one step at a time. So here's a quick recap. Number one, set a routine that removes the guesswork. Number two, lock in every day with a 30-minute power move. Number three, keep a simple log to track your wins and stay encouraged. That's how you build unstoppable momentum. Now, I want to leave you with this quote I felt was really powerful. And the author of this quote is anonymous. It says, "You're not stuck because you lack motivation. You're stuck because you keep waiting to feel ready instead of getting consistent." I'll say that one more time. You're not stuck because you lack motivation. You're stuck because you keep waiting to feel ready instead of getting consistent. So if you're tired of waiting for motivation to actually get work done, you can start building consistency in your life today by just starting with 30 minutes a day. Just 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes somewhere. Just 30 minutes. Now, if this is hitting home for you and you're trying to take your self paced learning experience to the next level, I want you to check out my book, Graduating Half the Time: The Secrets of Self Paced Learning. This book is packed with everything I wish someone would have told me when I first started. It has real strategies, real time saving tips, and mindset shifts that help me earn my degrees faster. It's no fluff, just straight techniques and strategies. So if you're serious about graduating faster, saving money on tuition, or just proving to yourself that you can do it, grab the book. It's available now. And it's made for students just like you. The link is in the description. Remember what I said, it's only $20. A $20 investment can save you thousands on tuition and help you build your future. Just $20. Think of it like that, just $20. And then if you read it and it's good, I ask that you share it with other people who can use it, because my the tips I give you aren't even just for school. You can use them for ordinary life goals. So let's recap real quick. You don't need perfect days, just consistent power moves. You build momentum with routine, focus time, and tracking wins. And if you want to level up even faster, as I said, grab a book and lock in your system. And don't listen, please don't forget to like, share this with somebody grinding through school, and drop a comment down below. What's one small win you had this week? I want to celebrate with you. As I said here, I want to build a community of self paced learners where we can support each other, celebrate with each other, give each other great advice. Because I know in the world of self paced learning, it can feel very lonely. So, in order for me to build this community, I need you guys to help me share it. And that being said, I'll catch you next week. But until then, I want you to stay focused, stay consistent, and keep moving forward towards your future. Peace.